Hello, welcome to another video on RelComp Reliability Computation Application. In this video, we will be demonstrating how to arrive at the right inspection intervals for your designs. The challenge here is, given the base failure data, find out the optimal inspection interval that reduces the chance of failure. To start with, we copy the data from Excel sheet and paste it into our application. Copy your failure edges and paste it into your application. And then switch to your inspection interval tab. You can see that the plot already has a couple of lines. Each line corresponds to one particular inspection interval. In this case, the blue line corresponds to no inspection, that is the base failure data as is without any inspection at all. Whereas the green line represents an inspection interval of 517286, that is about 517,000 cycles, and the failure probability is given by this green curve you can see on the screen. Similarly, for your own chosen custom interval, you can find out, let us say, as I keep changing my custom interval here by clicking this small up and down control, you can see that the red line that represents the failure probability is being changed. And we are interested in a line that has lowest failure probability. So you can see that this line clearly has the lowest failure probability, but at the same time, the inspection interval is 400,000 cycles, which means that for every 400,000 cycles, you have to do a maintenance schedule. So based upon the cost of maintenance and cost of inspection interval, you may want to choose a trade-off between the number of inspection intervals and the number of failures that you expect. For example, let us say the beaten life. So the beaten life here represents the age at which 10% of the population fails. So in this case, you are saying for the base failure data without any inspection interval, that means without doing any inspection at all, you are saying by 400,000 cycles here you can expect 10% of population to fail. Let us see, we have a inspection interval of, let us say, 1,000 cycles, or say 500,000 cycles, 500,000 cycles. With an inspection interval of 500,000 cycles, you can see the beaten life is about 226,000 cycles. So that is less than this 400,000 cycles, which means that with a inspection interval of 500,000 cycles, you can expect your beaten life to be smaller than without any inspection. For example, let's increase our custom interval. You can see that as I increase my custom interval gap, that means there is more gap between two consecutive inspections. You can see that failure rate keep increasing. The red line keep going up and up, more closer to the blue line, which is no inspection at all. So our goal is to keep it to the lowest possible. Let us say we want to find out the optimal inspection interval for say B60. That means we do not want to lose more than 60% of our components at any given point of time. So let us say B60 life is our goal. That means 60% of population here without any inspection interval, that means without any inspection at all, this computation says around 679,000 cycles. So your 60% of population will fail if you do not do any inspection by 679,000 cycles. On the other hand, with the inspection interval of 408,000 cycles, your 60% B60 life will go up by 2450749, that is greater than 679. For example, we can take a calculator and see 24570, sorry, 0749 divided by this value here, 679,679,271. That is, your life has increased by 3 times with inspection. So, by having a custom inspection interval of 408,000 cycles, your life expectancy increased by 3 times. However, the inspection count is 6. That means to increase your life component life by 3 times, you are doing 6 inspections. So for each inspection, if you know the cost and the advantage of extending your life by 3 times, you can find out whether it is suitable for you or not. Similarly, for the same B60 life, you can have your own custom interval. For example, if I use this inspection interval, that means I am getting 921746, which is 921746 divided by my base beaten life without inspection here, that is 679271. That is, I'm getting an extended life of about 1.3 times with an inspection interval of 582524. My life extended by close to 1.5 times or 1/4 times, and my inspection count is 1. So by adding one inspection at this point, say 582,000 cycles, my life extended by 1/4. This way you can compute the trade-off between number of inspections and the amount of life that you extend by it. If you prefer, you can export this PDF chart or SVG chart, and similarly you can generate the report and for this custom interval and use it in your further calculations. This way, this application makes it easy for you to draw a trade-off between the number of intervals and the number of inspections, as well as the amount of benefit you are getting by having the inspections. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.